Good morning, everyone. Now, today we will solve internal 3 paper. Myself, Ishan Khan, roll number 68. Since internal 3 paper is MCQ type, we solve it in MCQ manner. Now, the first question read as which paradigm of data research involves asking what problems can be solved given some data. So, obviously, it is a data driven because we know that data driven asks what problems can be solved with the given data. So, it's a data driven, obviously. Now, moving to the second question, unstructured data cannot be easily stored in. So, the answer is tables because unstructured data cannot be stored in tables. The reason is very simple because multiple data formats are there in it. That's why. Now, moving to the third question, which reads that the probability of an event is calculated as. So we know that the probability formula is sum of all probabilities of outcomes in E. Definition of event probabilities. Now in descriptive statistics, which measure is useful for skew distribution or data with outliers. So median, because mean cannot deal with it when we have a skew distribution. That's why median is best for dealing with skew distribution. Now moving to the fifth question, which read as during data cleaning artifacts are. So artifacts we know that they are systematic problems that can be corrected because they arise during data collection, data cleaning process. So it can be corrected, but error cannot be collected. So the correct answer is option B. Now moving to the next question, which is read as feature engineering for discrete data includes. Obviously, it is binning. Binning is one of the important part of feature engineering. Common feature engineering for discrete data it is. Now moving to the seventh question, the normal distribution follows the rule 68, 95, 99 rule. It is a standard normal distribution empirical formula. Now moving to the eighth question, in modeling the error term E consists of. So the E can represent reducible and irreducible error. Reducible error which can be reduced and irreducible error which cannot be reduced. Now the moving to question number 9, which reads as Occam's razor suggests choosing the. It suggests that it is a philosophy which suggests that just choose the simple model with equal performance. This is the Occam's razor philosophy. Now moving to the 10th question, parametric model risk. it it is there is a risk of wrong assumption which leads to bad result, because in parametric model we first make an assumption, in non-parametric model we does not make an assumption, but here it is asking for parametric model. So there is so the correct option is B, where wrong assumption lead to bad results. Now moving to question number 11, which reads for classification evolution precision is. So the precision formula we know that TP upon means TP plus FP. This is the precision formula. In linear regression, the coefficient are found using minimizing RSS. When we are doing the linear regression, we try to minimize the RSS value because ordinary least square find coefficient by RSS normalization for RSS minimalization. Now question number 13 read as logistic regression predict. So the correct answer will be probabilities using sigmoid because logistic regression output probabilities. And in logistic regression, a sigmoid function is a sigmoid graph will be plotted, an inverse F graph. Euclidean distance in Minkowski with k equal to 2. In Euclidean, we use Minkowski k value 2. Now 15 question read as k means clustering assign observation to. It assigns observation to the closest centroid. So the correct answer is B. Now 16 question, recent trees are prone to. Recent trees are prone to overfitting. The reason behind it because without pruning, it often lead to overfit. So the correct answer will be B. Now the 17th question read as in neural networks, activation function introduce non-linearity. In neural network activation function often introduces non-linearity. 18 question read as Hadoop's HDFS provides high throughput data. So the correct answer is it provides high throughput data access. SDFS provides distributed high throughput storage. Now, moving to next question 19. In SQL, to combine rows from two tables based on the table. So, join is the query which we use to combine the data. So, the correct answer is C. 21 question read as the following are types of data mentioned in data science. The following are types of data mentioned in data science. So structured data, unstructured data, quantitative, and categorical. So the answer will be JKLM because we deal with all these four types of data. 22 question is the following are probability concept. So independent events probability of A intersection B equal to probability of A into B. Yes, it is an probability concept. Now moving to Bayes theorem. Probability of B by A. Yes, this is the concept of probability expected value sum of Yes. So the correct option will be A. JKL. Both are the probability concept. Now 23 question read as the following are data cleaning methods for missing values. Draw because it is an method. Mean value imputation, yes, it is 2n method. Nearest neighbor, yes, it is 2n method. Outlier detection is not a method for data cleaning for missing values. So the correct answer will be JKL, that is option A. Now moving to the 24th question. The following are modeling philosophies. Occam's is a simplest, yes, it is in philosophy. Bias variance trade-off, yes, it is an philosophy. And no slur lunch freedom, it is also in philosophy. Nets were think of probabilistic, it's to an philosophy. So the correct option is A, J, K, L, M, N. All four of them are the philosophies, modeling philosophies. And the 25th question reads the following are distance measures. Manhattan is a distance measure, Euclidean cosine for vectors and also and distance measure. So JKL is the correct. JKL, all these three questions are correct. So the correct option is A here. Now moving to the next question. Question number 26. Match the following. Column 1 and column 2. Binomial means EV equal to NP where var equal to NPQ. For B, normal means bell-shaped symmetric graph we got. In Poisson, C, EV equal to var which is equal to lambda, and D, power law equal to long tail Pareto. So the answer is in front of them. So the correct option is A. 27th question, match the column with column 1 with column 2. So reducible error are those error which can be minimized by better techniques. So A relate to third, and irreducible error cannot be reduced, so B relate to 1. C, overfitting. Overfitting is related to high variance model noise, and D, underfitting is related with high bias misses relation. So the correct option is A here. Now moving to question number 28 is 2 and match the column. So linear regulation is related with predict numerical minimize RSS, and logistic relation will be related to, sorry, A is related with predict numerical minimize RSS, and B is related with predicts probability sigmoid, and C, that is K means, is related with clustering centroid, and D, decision tree is related with predict probabilities binary branching prone to overfitting. So the correct option is A here. Now question number 29, match the big data tool in column 1 with column 2. HDFS is related with distributed file system, that is second. B, MapReduce is related with parallel processing paradigm, and C, yarn is related with job scheduling resource management, and D, Spark is related with in-memory processing RDD. So the correct option is A here. Now moving to section number 4, assertion and reason question number 30 to 33. Now 30 read as assertion correlation does not imply causation, and the reason is given it measures degree of relationship but not causal effect. So the correct answer is A here because assertion and reason both are true, and reason is the correct explanation of A because reason is the correct explanation of assertion. So we choose option A here. Now moving to question number 31. Assertion is given gradient descent uses learning rate alpha for step size. The reason is given for that it minimizes cost in linear regression. So the correct answer is both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of A. Now moving to 32 question which reads as assertion neural network are universal approximators, and reason is given they can approximate any complex function with enough layers. So here too both assertion and reason are true, and R is the correct explanation of assertion because they approximate any complex function with enough layers, so they are universal approximator. Neural networks, we know that it is a universal approximators. Now moving to question number 3. Assertion is given In SQL, join combine row based on related columns. Reason it handles data from multiple tables. So both the assertion and reason are true, and R is the correct explanation of assertion because we use join query to combine multiple columns from related tables. Now moving to question number 34. Arrange the steps in k-fold CV in the correct order. So k-fold CV is the technique. We have to arrange the steps. What are the steps it includes? So first of all, what we do, we divide the data into k-folds. Then we train on k minus 1 and validate on 1. Then what we do, we repeat it k times and then we average the errors. So the correct option will be A here, that is JKLM. Now moving to 35 question, arrange the gradient descent algorithm in the correct order. We have to arrange here gradient descent algorithm. So first what we do in it, first we choose the learning rate and then we compute the gradient for that and then we update the parameters and then we repeat until the convergence. So the correct option will be A. 36 question read as arrange the k means steps in the correct order. For k means step we have to arrange the order here. So the correct answer, what we do in it, first we do random initial assignment. First we randomly initialize the assignment, then we compute new centroids and then we assign to closest centroid and then we iterate until no change. So the correct option will be B here. Now moving to 37 question, arrange the map reduce process in the correct order. So we have to arrange it. What we do in map, first we process data to key value and then we shuffle and sort and then we reduce, that is aggregate, and then we output the result. So the correct option is A here, that is JKLM. 38 question, arrange the neural network training in the correct order. So we have to maintain the correct order for neural network. What we do, we first do here forward propagation and then we compute the laws here and then we use back propagation and then we update weights. So the correct option will be A here. 39 question it is arrange the PCA steps in the correct order. PCA steps we have to arrange. For what we do in PCA, first we standardize the data and then we compute covariance matrix and then we find the eigenvectors and then we project the data. So the correct option will be A here. Now moving to question number 40, which reads that arrange the Hadoop components in a data flow in correct order. So in it first we do SDF storage and then we use yarn scheduling and then we map reduce processing and then output to SDFS. So the correct answer will be option A here. Thank you, friends. Have a good day. All the questions had been solved. If you have any query, any doubts, you can comment down in the comment section. We will soon try to answer you.